Call the special meeting to order of the Public Utilities Commission, August 8th, 2014. We have one order of business. That would be to consider a recommendation from the Personnel Committee approving an appointment to the position of Utilities Director, become effective September 2nd, 2014.
Mr. President and members, you have a copy of the resume of Jim McCabe. He is the individual that we are recommending for appointment to the Utility Director position. We interviewed 4 people and came unanimous decision that Mr. McCabe was the person that would fill our vacant position in the best manner. And you can note that he's been working for American Transmission Company, which is what we would call MISO up here. They have, it's just the transmission part of the electricity. He's also worked in Manitowoc Public Utilities in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. And he also worked in Plymouth Utilities in Plymouth, Wisconsin. And let's see, Wisconsin Public Service Group. So when we look at his background, he has worked for a community before, municipal utility, so that is something we were hopefully going to find in our applicants. And you'll also note that he has a MBA from Concordia in Wisconsin and a BS in electrical engineering from UW-Madison. We have put forth a proposal to Mr. McCabe. He comes in at the top of the compensation schedule that we have for the position at $114,088. That would include, in addition to a vehicle allowance, he will receive a bank of vacation days. I believe it's 160, and will accrue at the top rate, which is 4 weeks. 4 weeks of vacation per year. And let's see, what else do we have? Our offer included the standard 6-month probation, and as with majority of the top level positions, should Mr. McCabe be let go within the first 2 years, there'd be a 6-month severance. In the 3rd year, it'd be 5 months, and then in the 4th year, it drops to 3 months. And then stays at that rate if we were to terminate from our end. He comes highly recommended from his references, and I think really was the best choice of the 4. And I guess I'd be recommending to the commission that they appoint James H. McCabe, or approve of my appointment of James McCabe to the position of Utilities Director. He would come to the city. The first day of work would be September 2nd. So we're not that far away.
I just have a quick question. Is the period if he leaves within the first year or second year, whatever, and he gets 6 months of pay or 3 months, is that pretty much a standard operating procedure these days?
That was standard for me. In many communities, it's actually 6 months, kind of like forever. If you get terminated, it's just 6 months severance. If you leave on your own, you don't get that.
Right.
But if you get let go, and when I got here, a little over 13 years ago, that acts as a safety net because the person's leaving a fruitful job at a different location. It gives them a little bit of comfort And then the longer they're here, the less they get of that particular benefit.
Okay, thank you.
We offer it to maybe the top 4 or 5 positions in the community, where that would be, especially when you're coming from a different location.
Okay.
Okay.
The other thing that we typically do is for again probably the top 4 positions in the city, we do offer to move them, and we take the lesser of 2 quotes to move, and normally $6,000 or $7,000 takes care of that. We did offer that for a period of 2 years, and if he doesn't move in 2 years, then that's off the table. Again, the comfort level on that is if their house doesn't sell right away, if it takes 18 months to sell, it just gives them the ability not to fire sale their house just to get rid of it. Whereas, many communities, or not many communities, I don't think any community does this, but businesses, if they're going to move you from one place to another, they'll actually buy your house just to make sure the transition is smooth. This is just one of the things that we try to do to make that transition.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I'd offer the motion approving the appointment of James H. McCabe to the position of Utilities Director to become effective September 2nd, 2014, and with the recommendations and the details provided by the Personnel Committee.
I second the motion.
Okay. We have a motion second approving the appointment of James H. McCabe to the position of Utilities Director to become effective September 2nd, 2014, as outlined by City Manager Gromitz. Is there any further discussion? Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have a new director. If there is any other comments, questions from the commissioners? Otherwise, we stand adjourned.